Today I'm going to give you a breakdown of the TikTok ad objectives and how you would use them. So for most business owners, I've noticed when I'm consulting with them, the objective that they often choose the most is the one which is not that effective, and that is traffic. So I know it sounds like a great idea to get traffic to your website. However, what you're telling TikTok, and potentially Facebook as well if you're running the same objective on Facebook, is that you just want people to visit your website. You're not telling it the truth. You're not telling it that, okay, yeah, I do want people to visit my website, but I also want people to actually buy my shit. I want people to buy my products. I want people to inquire about my service. So that's all traffic is. It's just, okay, well, if you tell TikTok, hey, I just want you to send people to my website, that's all it's going to do. It's not going to look for potential customers. It's not going to look for people who have shown online purchasing behavior in the past of paying for something online, putting in their details, and making a conversion event, right? So that's why we don't use traffic. Oftentimes with e-commerce, you should only really be using a conversion objective. And this is because you can tell TikTok, this is what I consider a conversion when someone does X, Y, Z. Like when someone gets to the thank you page of my Shopify website, aka they've actually put their credit card details in and purchase something, or when someone gets to the thank you page of your inquiry form about your services, your coaching, your consulting, whatever that is, or even when they booked in a call off an app like Calendly, for example. So that would be where we use the conversion event. The one that I'm using most of the time with TikTok is actually lead forms. And there's a few reasons that I use lead forms. Is because, number one, it doesn't actually send the user off of TikTok, so it means that it's a lot cheaper to run and it's a lot cheaper to get the outcome that you want. So even if you're in e-commerce, you can still use this because you should be building your email list and emailing these people frequently. But the lead form keeps people on TikTok, which then means that the cost to get a new customer or prospective customer, especially if you're in a service-based business, you should always be using lead form. Then you can get those customer details like their phone number, their email, and their name, call them up and offer them your service a hell of a lot cheaper than you're going to be able to do that with, say, sending them to your website using something like the conversion objective, which we spoke about earlier. So you've probably already seen a lead form before. It's the one where you click on the ad and it brings up kind of like almost like a mini landing page on the platform, and then you put in your contact details, you answer a few custom questions if that's what the marketer or the business has asked you to do, you submit it, and then you hit the thank you page of that lead form. There's a couple of really cool things that you can do with this lead form. Like for me personally, I will put in the link to book into my Calendly calendar, so you can book a call with me for half an hour for free. Or with some of our other clients, we'll send them to kind of like a free training video or an educational piece that they can watch after they submit it, just to build that rapport and build that trust and authority between client and business. So those are your lead forms. Now there are some other objectives that I'm not going to talk too much about because I really don't use them that often, like video views, like engagement, like reach, and those are okay. But in the grand scheme of things, for the majority of clients that I work with, which are small to medium-sized business owners, we need to get a return on investment as soon as possible, and the conversions and the lead form objective statistically are the ones to go for to get the fastest return on investment. So that's why I would choose them. The only one I will mention lastly here is community engagement. So if you want to build a following on TikTok and you're happy to pay to do that, you can use the community engagement objective, and it's basically going to show your ad. Well, you can target your preferred audience, which is really cool. But it will show your ad to your target audience, your prospective customers, with the intention of trying to get them to follow your TikTok page, which is really cool. The metric that I use for a successful get followers campaign, or community engagement as it's called, is to keep your cost per new follower well under 50 cents. So if you're keeping your new follower cost under 50 cents, and it'll say it there in the TikTok Ads Manager results bar, keep them under 50 cents and you'll know that you're doing a pretty good job, and then it's just up to you as to how much you want to spend and how many new followers you want to get from that campaign as well. That's all I've got for you in today's video. Hope that was helpful. If you have any questions whatsoever, leave them below in the comment section and I'll make a video reply to everyone. Talk soon.